Adrian, the rushing stats look pretty good at almost 9 yards a carry, but so much of that came on the big plays. Talk about the importance of the big plays today.
Yeah, absolutely. Explosive plays, that's a big stat for us offensively. I think it goes along with turnovers and a couple other key factors in the game. And definitely helped us offensively tonight.
On that last run, what were your thoughts when you broke through the line of scrimmage, because there was nobody in front of you?
Yeah, so it was basically a cover zero defense, and they decided to bring pressure. And when you do that, and you might leave a gap open, there's no one left. So it was funny because Deuce was on a route, and we kind of looked at each other and we're like, it's just me and you. He just, took it all the way. So.
What does it say about Deuce's toughness that he's able to come back in the game, not A, after fumbling, B, after getting hurt, and he still put up all those numbers like he did today?
Absolutely. Not surprising. I think once we realized it wasn't anything serious, we all expected him to be back out there, and speaks to his character and his toughness. And look, he's Deuce Vaughn. He's going to keep coming game after game.
Did you get a chance to see Panzer square up their linebacker on your long run?
I haven't yet, but there's a lot of faith in that. We ran that play a couple times against Oklahoma as well, and those guards do a tremendous job. And as long as I stick to my path, get inside him, it's good for me.
Adrian, this is the second time we've seen a huge play to start the game, obviously the one against South Dakota. Is that a testament to Colin Klein and just his preparation to know to get you guys started with a bang?
Absolutely. I think it's a key for us offensively to start fast and for this team. And it's a good tempo setter. It's a good kind of dictating what we're going to do the rest of the game. And, it's a testament to Coach Klein and the offensive staff for having some stuff dialed up for us.
You feel like you and Deuce are maybe one of the top tandems in the country?
I would think so, yeah. I'd say for sure Deuce is. I'm still working my way there, and it's a process, and we will definitely get there. Having Deuce by my side absolutely helps.
Quarterback run game really started to get going in the third and fourth quarter. Was that something that you had any input on, or was that all the offensive staff?
I'd give credit to the offensive staff, absolutely. Kind of recognizing what was there for us and hammering home, finding a way to get it done.
You and Deuce, after that run you had and you were both running together, you're so far away from everybody else on the team, you kind of had a moment there at the goal line. What did you guys say there?
I couldn't tell you, but it's really cool that he was that excited for me. This team just wants to win, and I think right now I'm getting a lot of the touchdowns, a lot of some of those carries, and Deuce doesn't seem to care at all. He just wants to win, and it's really powerful stuff for me.
But why has the QB keeper, or whatever you want to call it, been so effective the last 2 games, you think?
I'd just say our offensive line, really getting downhill, and we talked about those guards. Those kick-out blocks are huge, and reading those things and running hard, it's all part of it. And even Deuce's runs. I mean, those guys have a mindset and aggressiveness, and really turned it around for us when we were stalling out.
They were obviously blitzing you there a lot after the first couple of drives. Was that what kind of opened up the quarterback run game? Was that kind of a counter to that?
Yeah, in a sense, for sure. And when you do blitz and pressure that way, you may connect or you may give up a big play. So that must have been the risk they were willing to take.
Coach Kleiman said he was pretty hard on you guys at halftime. What was the message there?
Yeah, he was fired up, and I think rightfully so. Especially offensively, we stalled out and didn't take advantage of those opportunities the defense gave us. It should have been a much different ball game, in my opinion. So he was fired up. He thought we needed to show more, needed to find a way and go out there and play harder, and I definitely agreed with him, and I think our guys really responded well to that message.
Was that a matter of losing focus or just all the way around kind of getting conservative?
I wouldn't say losing focus. I think a couple things didn't go our way. We stalled out a little bit, and we played a great first quarter, but the second quarter I think we relaxed a little bit, and you can't do that. You can't do that in this league. Can't do it against a good opponent like Texas Tech is, and have to keep our foot on the pedal.
What's your top, when they're tracking you running, what's your top speed when you're out there in the open field?
I'm intrigued to see what it is after today, but my top speed, in off season and whatnot was a little over 21.
I was asking Phil about it. He finally conceded that you might beat him in the foot race.
Yeah,
After
you
watching
know,
today, so.
shoot, doors closed. I think we're both pretty darn fast.
I wanted to ask you about the sequence for the defense. They give up a lot of yards, but I think the fourth down stop, you got the field goal, and then they came up with Felix with the strip sack, which
Yeah.
I think led to your touchdown. How big was that
Yeah.
sequence just to turn the game?
Well, they had huge plays in key moments, and I think they did a great job of getting the momentum in our favor. And shoot, they bailed us out. I mean, they gave us a lot of opportunities, especially in the first half, where we didn't capitalize, but they didn't lose the faith. So, tremendous amount of credit goes to those guys, really stepping up and providing for this team.
When you're running down the field, even on the 50-yard run, when you sort of move to the left, do you consider yourself more of a quarterback who's just running, or of a true like a running back running down the field?
In that moment, I don't know. I guess just a quarterback running. I have a lot of experience running the ball, so shoot, if I happen to look like a running back running down there, I think that's just a compliment to my running ability.
And then when the defense gets 6 takeaways, how does that help? Just help the offense in general.
Say 6?
I believe so. Yes, 6.
Is that true?
Two fumbles, 2 fourth downs, 2 picks.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, like I said earlier, they really bailed us out. I think they played a tremendous game, and when the momentum might have been in their favor, they got it back in ours. So whether it was Felix stepping up, whether it was Julius making a key play at the end of the game there with the stop after the onside, those guys, time and time again, really didn't break.
Thank you.
Is there always extra emphasis on turning those turnovers into points when you go back on the field?
Absolutely. I'd say that's just something in general you want to do as an offense, and when the defense gives you that type of opportunity, it's a great time for momentum to get in our favor, and also that's a 14-point swing. So that's something we're going to continue to work on, because a couple times we ended with field goals, and ideally we end with touchdowns.
Does the defense ever express frustration when the offense stalls out after?
Not that I've seen. Again, I think that just speaks to our culture and speaks to our team. I think we all get it and understand it's a team game, and some games the defense is going to step up and maybe win it for us, and sometimes it might be the offense, but we have to work together, and I think today we really did.
Adrian, after silencing the Sooner,
and show some appreciation towards our fans for coming out, and I think they sold it out. So stuff like that's tremendous for us, and we want to keep that rolling.
A couple weeks ago, you just talked about how much fun you have been playing the game, and Deuce just kind of reiterated that. He said this is the most fun he's had playing football. Is that kind of your feeling right now? Does this group just feel like a bit different than other teams you've been a part of?
Yeah, we're really close, and I think we have the ability to have fun yet lock it in at the same time, and recognize kind of the moments for those things. And it's been a lot of fun. I mean, winning is fun, and we want to keep doing that.
You said, you told me before the game that it's cool being ranked, but now you got to prove it. What do you feel like you guys proved today?
Yeah, I feel like we're a complete team, and we still haven't played our best 60 minutes, so still have a lot to improve on, but I think we're a darn good football team, and we proved that today. We have to prove it again.
Yeah. Thank you, man.